Welcome back to Mohegan Sun Arena. Thank you for joining us live on Nesson as we bring you CES Boxing's Autumn Classic. We're just about ready for our next bout of the evening. Let's send it back up to our ring announcer, Adam Palazzo, to introduce the combatants.
Let's welcome our next fighter to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, Douglas Silva.
Coming in on late notice, fighting out of Woburn, Massachusetts, is Douglas Silva, 0-2. He's lost his first two fights as a pro, both in 2025. He debuted in March against Ross Rodriguez, and most recently in June fought Brian Long. That fight was in Portland at the Cross Insurance Arena. The one thing we know is Silva has at least been ready or some semblance of ready to take this fight on short notice. Could be a quick night for him, but we'll see what he brings to the table. Another relative unknown, Ray, as we talked about earlier in the night.
And his opponent, making his way to the ring, William Guilmette.
You're ready to hear that ovation for Will Guilmette from Coventry, Rhode Island, but he brought a crowd here tonight to Mohegan Sun. Guilmette, another one of those long lists of young prospects that CES Boxing is absorbing in the New England region. 23 years of age. He made his pro debut in May. You and I both saw that. A first-round knockout win over Timer Miles. Again, you think about all the accolades, the stacked amateur career, all the amateur titles. He competed in the Olympic trial qualifiers. He's someone that Jimmy Birchfield, the promoter, wants to pass the torch to in Rhode Island. Yep. And we'll see if he can do that, but so far it's been a good ride.
I remember seeing Guilmette in the images. Very great boxer. Not a big puncher, but a very good boxer. Is he ready for the pros? He's going to show it today. You know, he showed it last time, but the more and more he fights, the more and more he's going to show it. He definitely brought a crowd. That showed it.
Guilmette, 6 feet tall, is going to have a huge height advantage over his opponent. We'll see if he uses it. Let's send it back up to Adam Palazzo for the official introduction.
The following bout is scheduled for 4 rounds in the super middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, wearing the red trunks with the black trim. He weighed in at 166 pounds. His pro record, no wins, 2 losses. Hailing from Woburn, Massachusetts, ladies and gentlemen, Douglas Silva. And his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, wearing the silver trunks with the black trim. He weighed in at 169 pounds. His pro record, 1 win, no losses, with that victory coming by way of knockout. Hailing from Coventry, Rhode Island, Mohegan Sun, William the Ghost Guilmette. Your referee for this bout is Mr. Ricky Gonzalez.
Ya te tiras reglas en el camerino, protéjase todo el tiempo y obedeces mis órdenes todo el tiempo. Gave you the instructions in the dressing room. I expect a good, clean fight. Protect yourselves at all times. Obey my commands at all times. Touch them up.
Ricky Gonzalez with the final instructions for this one. We've got 4 rounds scheduled in the super middleweight division. Will Guilmette in the silver trunks with Ghost written across the waistline. Taking on Douglas Silva in the red and the black. Guilmette coming in ready to go. He is charged up, his second pro fight. Big right hand, and down goes Silva, and that's it. It's over. Ricky Gonzalez calls it off. That is one of the fastest knockouts you will ever see. Will Guilmette lands big, he lands early, and that's all she wrote.
I think that was a 10-second fight. Not a 10-second count. If he goes right now, he's blinded with the jab, waited 2 seconds, and dropped that overhand right. He is not 6 feet like it says over here. That boy got to be 6'1", 6'2", and he used that height definitely.
Yeah, he's as tall as they come. Here's another replay. This is basically the entire fight. Overhand right, clips him on the side of the temple, and Silva's down and out. And he was out the minute he hit the canvas. It was one more look, just has his hands down. Easy pickings for Will Guilmette, who makes very, very quick work of his opponent. Ray, it's not much we can judge from.
No, it's nothing like a judge on that. Like I said earlier, it's up to him to show me if he's ready for the pros. And, you know, I'm not sorry to say, he looked good, but that, I can't judge him on that right now.
It's certainly hard to judge the ability, but we know it's there. We've seen it. We saw that against Timer Miles in the first fight. We obviously saw that in just under 10 seconds in this one. There's going to be a lot more to come from Will Guilmette. He could fight tomorrow if he wants to. He didn't barely break a sweat in there. With that said, let's send it back up to our ring announcer, Adam Palazzo.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winner, 10 seconds into round number 1 by knockout and still undefeated, William the Ghost Guilmette.
All right, Mohegan Sun, we might have to go to the record books to see where 10 seconds fits. That was a really, really quick win. I know a lot of hard work and dedication goes in to a fight like this. So I think what people see here tonight with a 10-second win, and they think, man, that was quick work, but I know it really wasn't, because there was months and months and months of training that goes into this.
Absolutely. First off, I want to thank my opponent. He took this fight on a few days' notice. My original opponent dropped out. I had to gain weight for this fight. Just watch a couple videos, knew that right hand was going to land, and boom.
So I'm pretty sure you made a lot of new fans here in this building tonight with that performance. What can they expect next time they see you out?
Same exact thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, Will Guilmette!
There it is, Ray. One more time, 10 seconds, and it may not even been that long. They may be actually stretching it. He hit him with one right hand, and that was all she wrote. So Will Guilmette, quick work tonight, easy work in this one. He's now 2-0 with 2 knockouts. Stay tuned, because you're going to hear a lot more of that name moving forward. And stay with us for more on Nesson as CES Boxing presents the Autumn Classic.